Alright, how's it going, everybody? Just me today by myself. Figured it might be best, since today's episode was kind of longer, that I'll just leave Cody out of this one, but rest assured he will return for the next part. But this video is just mainly collecting. I don't have too much to say, so it's gonna be a bit less commentary, mostly just hopping around all over the place, but as usual, I have included the timestamps if you want to just skip ahead to whatever you're looking for. But aside from this intro part, nothing main story related happens here. So just skip ahead to the next part if you want to get back to the story. But otherwise, stick around if you want to come with me for all this fun collecting stuff. So, originally, on the Nintendo 64 version, I had no idea how you were supposed to get this lady out of here. I think I accidentally pulled out my bottle, and as it worked, and that is somehow where you're supposed to put her. I don't know how she fits, because I don't know that Deku really shrink, but evidently they do now. So, it works, I guess. But all you want to do with her is just bring her back to her father. Well, first, you're going to want to stop at the fairy fountain, because if you got all the stray fairies, you can get your magic meter upgraded. Only in this version. If you're playing the Nintendo 64 version, then you'll get the spin attack upgrade. But I guess they decided to change that just because maybe having an upgraded magic meter would have been nicer. More incentive to complete the temples. Like, you get something this big from completing just the first temple. I imagine that the thought was that whoever did this would be like, wow, I'm gonna get something super awesome from the second temple then, right? And all you get is a sword upgrade. So, I don't know. The sword upgrade is nice because your spin attack's powered up, but aside from that, I don't know. I just like having all the upgrades. So, if anyone knows the actual reason as to why they switched the upgrades around, let me know. I was just theorizing that was the reason, that for more incentive to complete the temples, but I'm not entirely sure. If anyone knows, please let me know. But other than that, just make sure you don't forget that. I mean, you don't want to have to get the stray fairies all over again. Of course, it'll be easier second time around since you already have the bow, and you can just skip to the boss fight if you want to. But I'm not sure if doors unlock when you skip to the boss fight. I would assume the boss door unlocks, because how else would Link have gotten in there? Unless it just teleports and ignores the lock. I don't know. So I didn't do the House of Skulltula in this part. I'm thinking that might just be something I do quickly in the next part. Well, not quickly, because it takes a little while. But I do kind of want to get the Snowfall next episode. We'll just see what happens. Like I said, I'd like to get back on the story by next part, but if I don't, it should for sure be the part after that, because after this episode there's not too much collecting that I can really get, but we'll just see. It's always a good idea to save your game, because I did film this right after I did the Woodfall part, so I I did the Woodfall part, I believe, 3 weeks ago. And then I did the voiceover with Cody, I believe it was 2 weeks ago. And I did this part 3 weeks ago as well. And I'm just today finally getting to voiceover it. Because we've been doing Welcome Luxury as well. But probably going to film another part today. I'd like to get more regular uploads going again with this. With Ocarina of Time, it was kind of all over the place at times. Sometimes I would upload regularly, other times not so much. We'll just see how things go with this. And for some reason, these guys don't have their line of sight showing. I forget how you get that visible. Maybe you have to wear a specific mask. I think that's might be what it is. Get to save this little guy here. And I'll let the little Deku princess do her thing. So this process of getting the Mask Ascends, it was something that I really struggled with when I was younger, and it's not necessary. So if you really don't want to, oops, forgot about that. If you really don't want to get the Mask Ascends, you don't have to. Like I said, this is just 100% walkthrough, so of course I have to get everything, but I think this mask only has one use, and that's to get mushrooms. So if you don't want mushrooms, believe me, I'm probably never going to use this mask either, then you can just go on and skip ahead. If you don't, well, unless you want Fierce Deity, then you're going to have to get this mask, but if you don't want Fierce Deity, then just skip it. And just be careful on these lily pads, because Link for some reason jumps less farther compared to that Nintendo 64 version. I don't know why that is. So with this, you have a few choices. I chose to start off with the bunny hood because that allows you to catch him faster, and I think it might be smarter too, just for faster movement. Alternatively, you could stay as Deku Link and just keep doing that little spinny thing all over the place. But bunny hood, it seems better to me. This is probably the first time I've ever used bunny hood. Normally I do Deku Link, but I had an easier time with the bunny hood here. So maybe just do the bunny hood. I think it's easier. I'm not 100% certain. Just go with the bunny hood. Just trust me. And these guys will not hurt you. I thought the original reason when I used to go through with the Deku Mask is because you're a Deku, but for some reason these guys don't want to hurt you. I don't know who they are loyal to. Maybe the butler guy. And I was scared here because I missed that jump, but you can evidently afford to miss a jump, because that guy takes his time. And at times like those jumps, you may want to take the bunny hood off just so you don't jump as far. Unless you can plan your jump well, which I cannot. But otherwise, this is fairly easy with the bunny hood. easier than Deku Mask for me. Just want to be careful of all these spikes all over the place. He might actually move faster on the Bunny Hood. I'm not sure. It seems like he is, because I'm catching up to him so quickly. And he's just mewing away. I don't know. So there's a little bit of leniency here, but you generally don't want to mess any jumps up. And just be careful with everything. Like, I think if you're a Deku Link and you got in the fire, it would have started you over. I think that's how it works, maybe? Because you're Deku, you just combust in flames, right? I don't know. Sometimes this game is a little confusing. But with that, if you made it this far, then you'll get yourself the Mask of Sense. And like I said, its only uses that I know of is for the mushroom. Otherwise, you'll need to get the Fierce Deity Mask later on in the game. Well, at the end of the game. And this guy reveals here that the little wooden statue thingy that we saw at the beginning of the game was his son. Kind of hints at it. So, Skull Kid was kind of mean to everybody. So, for the archery places, I forgot something. At least this one. I didn't even do the other one yet, but you have to get a perfect score for both places, which I did not realize, which means I'm going to have to go back here in the next part. So I'm just going to make that a quick part at the start of the next video. Just because, you'll see, I originally cut these parts out, but I decided to keep some of my failures just to show that this game is kind of a pain in the butt to get a perfect score, which I could not do. So it's probably going to take me a little while next recording, but I'll just cut it in at the start and then do the Skulltula house. Because this place is really a big old pain in the butt. Like, it's easier to aim on a 3DS than it was on Nintendo 64, but it's still just horrendous. The only advice that I can really give is just to try and memorize where everything is and pray that you don't overshoot the analog stick circle pad. But other than that, just try and concentrate, and hopefully you can do it in one attempt or as many as it takes to get the reward. So the reason I'm going down here is so I can get a moon tier, so I can start the title deed quest somewhat, but I would recommend waiting, I'll say it again later, just because it's easier, at least for me, because then you don't have to keep getting the moon tier over and over again, like after every temple, or as soon as you unlock a new area. What I did in my first 100% playthrough is I just waited until I unlocked all the Deku Scrubs so I can get all the title deeds to them and get all the heart pieces. But if you want to just keep collecting them, like after you unlock each new area, go for it, just so you can have extra heart pieces here and there. But otherwise, just wait until the end, because there's no time limit with the stuff in this game. You can move at your own pace, so it's whatever you want to do. So here I'm going for the title seed heart piece. I know it's been a while since I spoke. Like I said, this probably is going to have the least commentary of any video in the series, but I would recommend waiting to get the title deed heart pieces, just because it's easier to keep track of them. But if you really want to get them right away, you can. Just remember what heart pieces you've gotten, or just make sure you pay attention to your notebook. Because I somehow fail to keep track of these things, and I end up getting lost. So just be sure that you don't end up like me and forgetting everything, even though you have a notebook that tells you what you have and haven't gotten. This, I don't know how I managed to keep track in Twilight Princess and whatnot, but Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask, I struggle to keep track of heart pieces and whatnot, but oh, at least I have the video walkthrough this time. So here, I'm kind of going through the Kafei and Ange quest a little bit, but don't worry. The reason I didn't include like anything in the little description area or include timestamps of these items is because I'm going to be doing this again. But if you just follow through, I don't go through too much of it, just like the first 3 or 4 steps of the quest. Just get a few extra items. But I will be doing another video on this, showing the entire quest. But that's going to be quite a little bit later on, just because you can't complete it right now. And I would recommend, if you want a written walkthrough, check out the Zelda Dungeons Kafei and Ange quest, because that is what helped me out. The Prima Guides it's alright, but I prefer Zelda Dungeons layout. So one thing I like about the Kafei and Ange quest is that there's so many options. Like you can choose who you give the letters to, you can choose who you give the pendants to, and they each lead to their own rewards. I thought that was kind of unique and interesting. And I think in the video when I cover the entire quest, it's probably just gonna be one set path, because I'll have collected everything else in these previous videos. But if you guys want to see like every path in one video, I can do that too. It's probably gonna be a little bit longer, but if it's one you want to see, I have no problem showing that. But as it is, I know there's so many walkthroughs out there online already that this game's kind of redundant to make a walkthrough for right now. But if anyone watching wants to see that, then just leave a comment down below, and I'd be sure to do it. Alright, so the answers for all the Keaton questions are available online. I would recommend checking out, once again, the Zelda Dungeons page on this. They have all the answers. Or you could just Google them. But that is what I did for here. I just Googled all the answers. Because me figuring all these out probably take a while. But it's just a nice free hard piece you can get. Start off the next temple with, well, even more than I have now probably, because I'm still going to be getting more heart pieces before then. But just a nice little quiz game you can go through to eat a heart piece. If you do it again, I believe he just gives you rupees. Not sure on that, but I think that's what he gives you. Alrighty, so I know this video is kind of low on commentary, like I said, but next video, be back with Cody, and might get to Snow Peak. Otherwise, it'll be the video after that. Otherwise, it's just gonna mainly be the Skulltula house, the archery clips, and I'm not entirely sure what else, but we'll just see what happens next episode. So I want to thank you guys all for watching, and hope that you had a good night. Thank you.